And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
Long live the wisdom of Grandma. Yes, here's your grandmother's wisdom. Well, maybe not yours, mine. Could be yours too, though, right? Yeah, sure could. We're, 7 degrees of separation around the world. We're connected somehow. I know we are. I know I'm connected to you somehow. It's the old Kevin Bacon thing as we stay here in the States, right? 7 degrees of separation. Yeah, we're related somehow. When I travel around the world, it's amazing. I'll go somewhere and my family will say, my daughter's always like, how do you know somebody here? And I'm like, well, cool people. We're all connected. Speaking about being connected, grandmother's advice. No one cares what you know until they know how much you care. I'll say it again. No one cares what you know until they know how much you care. Now, you probably heard that before. Maybe your grandmother shared that with you, and it is so true. You don't believe me it's true? Okay, quiz time for you. Quiz time. Let's go back to when you were in elementary school. Who was your favorite teacher? Do you remember your favorite teacher, elementary school? And some of you are saying, yes, I do. It comes right to mind. Others are saying, Phil, I don't even remember what it was like. That was so far ago. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, so I'll share with you mine, all right? Mine was my fourth grade teacher, Mr. Adams. And I'm going to tell you what's really cool about Mr. Adams. And those of you who've been listening to the show for a while, Phil Zeller, Effective Communication, I keep it real here with you. Always keeping it real on how do we build these relationships? How do we truly connect and communicate with people to make our life more fulfilling? And here's a fulfilling moment. This gentleman would stay after school with me every Wednesday for an hour. And in elementary school, when I was a child growing up, I shared with you before on the show, I was the shy kid. It's kind of ironic here. I'm talking about you got to be a more effective communicator. Well, it's the people who've overcome seem to have a little bit more earned right? So overcoming my shyness as a child of not fitting in and being very much a shy kid, here will give you some insight. I used to love to build models. Yes. No, it's not because I sniffed the glue. Some of you are thinking that. I know you were. It's because I just love to build. I've always loved to build things. I've always loved intricate things, solving puzzles, figuring things out. And that's why I got in the business of human behavior and really helping people effectively get their ideas across, because I really want to solve problems. So there I'd be every Wednesday after school, Mr. Adams, and he'd be sitting down with me, and he would talk with me as I would build my models. Yes, intricate models, plastic glue, lots of pieces, using tweezers and everything else to put these little intricate models together. And this is what I would do when he would talk with me. And I probably wasn't much of a conversationalist at that age, because I was pretty much just taking things in and kind of in my own mind processing things. But he would talk with me about life and things going through and simplify things for me. And I look back at those moments and I think about that year, and you think about people in your life that affect you, and think about your greatest teachers, like for me, Mr. Adams. And I go back and I thought as I got older here, I said, one of the things I like to do, and I've shared this with you before on the show, if you want to build your confidence, which you do, because it takes confidence to effectively communicate with other people, you put yourself in uncomfortable situations, not dangerous situations, just a little uncomfortable, things that take you outside your comfort zone. So a few years ago, I decided that, wouldn't it be cool to go back and really live out this principle? So I got myself an opportunity to teach fifth graders. Yes, fifth graders in elementary school for 3 years. I taught fifth graders. Now, here's the awesome thing about fifth graders. They don't care what your title is. They don't care how much money you got in the bank. They don't care really about stuff that you own. If you say you got a sweet car that they like, yeah, they'll say that's cool. If you say you got an airplane, they'll say that's cool. They may say cool stuff like that, but they really don't care about all of your degrees and all your accolades and all this stuff. What they care about in that moment is about how they feel. Just like I did with Mr. Adams, I felt when he was with me, talked to me, I felt better about who I was because he cared about me as a person. It wasn't just to teach me stuff. He cared about me as a person. So when I work with these fifth graders, I made sure that every day I made something in that room that would relate to every one of them in their world and how they were feeling right now in their life. And I tell you, it was magical, my friends. It was magical to relate people on that emotional level. And this is what we want to do in communication. But to push myself every day to meet with these kids and reinvent myself every day to meet them where they're at was so critical in helping them to become successful. So as you work with other people, remember, they're not going to remember what you said. They're going to remember how you made them feel. So make sure that you care about them and you show them you care about them, because in the end, they're going to learn in your presence because you took the time to learn about them. And you do this, my friends, what you're going to find is that you're going to be more engaging. You're going to be more likable. You're going to have more friends, as Dale Carnegie would say. You're going to influence more people, and life is going to get so much better. You deserve it yourself. Now go make it happen.